Green and yellow bananas cover the table of Ugandan farmer Joe Oketayewet. Possible leftovers from this year's harvest that are often left to waste.
We used to collect fruits. When we take to the markets, we'll find that in the market that there's a lot of fruits. Then by selling it, they also not be bought. Then you just throw it.
But this year, Joe will not be throwing out these bananas. Instead, he'll preserve them using a contraption invented by his nephew.
I wanted to, use my engineering skills to develop something that will not only be my benefit, but would do a good cause in the community.
Lawrence Oketayewet was just a 23-year-old engineering student when he created Sparky Dryer, a device he believes could be a solution to a continent-wide crisis.
He came and he saw that the mangoes are falling.
The challenge Joe and other farmers are facing is prevalent food loss, which the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations estimates adds up to $4 billion annually in sub-Saharan Africa alone.
The method they've been using was the open sun drying, where you put your vegetable under the sun and then it dries. And then in that wet season, it's raining, so the sunshine is not reliable.
The UN agency says other contributing factors to food loss across Africa are lack of cold chain facilities, inadequate storage facilities, and insufficient agro-processing skills for farmers.
We started looking at different options like the solar energy, solar dryers, and the idea was, how can you make something that anyone can use at any place that has no limitation? Because we realized there is a lot of food waste and there is a lot of garden waste. So how can a farmer turn that garden waste into clean energy? That's the briquette. And that's how we came up with the Sparky Dryer, a dehydrator that a farmer can use wherever they are.
With this invention, farmers, like his Uncle Joe, are able to use waste and solar energy to dry and preserve food that would normally be thrown away.
Let me see, these are the finished Sparky dryers that we have here. Here is the tray where we put the food to be dried on. It's wooden, and the mesh is aluminum, which is food grade, and it's recommended for use on food. The Sparky dryer has two components. It uses the solar energy stored in the battery that help run the fans that helps in regulating the temperature inside the dryer. And then a farmer makes the briquette, which is clean energy from their garden waste, and then they use it to power the dryer, give it that thermal energy. It's easy to operate, where a farmer can turn the so-called waste, the fruits or the vegetable that they were going to power the next day, dehydrate them, and extend its shelf life from just 2 days to more than a year through preservation. And right now we are in my village.
You're welcome.
We are here to check on our family members and my uncle, who inspired me to start the Sparky dryer.
This one, when you pack it, the fruits, it takes 5 hours to dry thoroughly. So by drying it with the solar panels, it is much easier than the sunshine drying. I was using this Sparky dryer, and this Sparky dryer is working well. This one now ready. You can even tap a taste.
A stamp of approval from the man who gave Lawrence a reason to think outside the box and create a product that he says has the potential to benefit all of Africa.
So far, we have sold about closely coming to 200 units since 2018 up to now. And we have reached about 6-7 African countries. So the impact that I would want to live to see with our clean energy is to see at least every household in Africa using a Sparky dryer. So I would call that a very good impact.